No, Zionism is completely fake. It's completely fake. I mean, come on. The first proposal for the Zionist state wasn't even Palestine. It wasn't even Palestine to begin with. They were looking at Uganda. Theodor Herzl, the father of Zionism, right? He was thinking about Uganda. They debated it in the Zionist Congress in 1903, Sixth Zionist Congress. Uganda they looked at, Argentina also they were looking at. There was even serious conversation about Cyprus. No, Palestine was not the original option. You understand? It became the politically useful option because Palestine has the religious mythology attached to it that then they could use cynically to mobilize their mass movement of Jews. The claim of ancient return, the claim of the covenant, the promise, what have you. All the same rhetorical reasons that so many people, even until today, actually still believe that story. That's why they use Palestine. But it was never really about the location because, as I say, if it was about the location, if it was about the actual land, if it was about Palestine, they could have gone. They would have gone. For 14 centuries, that door, the door to Palestine was never locked to them. That door was never locked against them on our side. The Ottomans didn't lock it. The Mamluks didn't lock it. Nobody locked it. But what they couldn't have in Palestine under us, what they couldn't have with us, is the thing that Zionism is actually about, which is dominance. Because you cannot build a supremacist colonial state inside of a functioning civilizational order. You understand? You can't be the dominant power in a region that already has a dominant power. You can't do in Palestine what you did in Australia when it's under the Muslims. You can't do what you did in America. You can't do what you did in South Africa. Not while the Ottoman Empire is still functioning. Not while Islam is the governing civilization in that area. See, the millet system gives you autonomy. It doesn't give you control. It doesn't give you dominance. It doesn't give you domination. And control and domination is what that project wanted because it's a colonizer project, not a homecoming project. It's a colonizer project. So Ottoman Empire had to go. That had to go first. You couldn't have it while it was there. You didn't want it to. You didn't want to go while it was there. So it had to go. It went. It was dismantled. War, debt, nationalist movements, and whatnot from funded from the inside and from the outside. Right. The Ottomans' situation is very complex. I'm not going to get into all of it here. It's obviously a very long story, but that had to happen first. And the moment the Ottoman authority over Palestine collapsed, well, here come the British with the Balfour Declaration already in their pocket, 1917. See, the sequencing tells you everything that you need to know. That's what Zionism actually is. It's not the return of an exiled people to their ancient homeland. No, that's the mythology. That's the mythology.